Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please ignore the sound of that airplane. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Onye and you're welcome back to this channel. It's been a long time, a very long time, up to 3 years. I uploaded the last video here, but I am back on YouTube right now. I'm not back because I'm happy to be back, but I'm trying to help my mental health and also help myself to document my life. I documented my life before I became a mom. I documented my life after I became a mom a little bit here, and now documenting my loss. And you know, when the time my glory is going to come, I'll still come back here to watch this video because I have been watching lots of my video, and I'm grateful for the documentation I have done. So by the title of this video, you already know why I'm here. I don't know, I there's this trend that came to me to start doing YouTube, creating content again for YouTube and other platforms. So I plead for your support here, and I know that we shall all grow here. So welcome back to the video again. So on August August 13, 2024, we lost our only child, Chinwete Nathaniel Chizindo, the child who I brought here once, and I did a video of how God blessed us with that child. And Chinwete was an amazing 3-year-old child who lost his life to brain tumor. In fact, the journey has not been easy for me. If you have been following me on Instagram, many people already know because they follow me there. I documented his journey and everything there on Instagram, and I'll drop my Instagram handle here if you've not been following, so that you can go and see the amazing child who God has taken to his bosom, and he's resting and singing and dancing with the angels. Oh wow, I never knew I had the strength to say such thing, but God is awesome. So I lost my child, and I'm here to talk about it. It's not been easy. It's been a painful 7 months. Life hasn't been the same. I'm not the same person I used to be. I'm now without a child. I have experienced motherhood, and right now again I'm struggling again to, you know, be a mother. It's not easy to lose a child and also be a mother. I'll be sharing his life, the struggles we had as parents, the struggle I had as a mother, trying to, you know, take care of that child, trying to from one hospital to the other, doing things that in fact it wasn't easy, but God was my strength, and God saw all my efforts, and I think God said, oh, just rest, Onyinye. Let this child come back to me. I'm going to repackage this child in a way whereby no man can touch again, and he will bless me with that child again. So he was diagnosed with brain tumor. I think that was in June, yes, when we found out he had brain tumor. We did I'm trying to remember the name. Please forgive me, because right now these days I'm struggling to remember things. Okay, so we did an MRI. That is the brain for the scan. The scan, sorry, that is the brain scan that we were required, because he was losing he was losing weight. We're not understanding with everything we're feeding him. At some point his neck was bending to one side, he was tilting, and you know, his hand was going this way, and we had to do everything that we could do as parents to like help him. Hospital was like my second home. I don't sleep in my house. In fact, throughout 2024, I can count the times I slept in the hospital more than the times I slept on my bed. So we did that, and they found out there was a tumor in his head. That's the back of his head, and the tumor was growing in his spine. The tumor was growing in his spine. So that was why the neck was tilting and this hand was paralyzed a bit, because you know, a tumor is there to just kill. So we did all what we did. I cried. And the hospital assured us, okay, they are going to take it out. When they take it out, as in they'll start chemotherapy, you know, they will try to do physiotherapy and a lot of things. There was hope for us until when we went back. They scheduled him for surgery in July, and we went for the first one, they canceled. Second one, they canceled. Third one, I was like, why are they canceling this surgery? Is God trying to tell me something? That was in July 2024. So the boy was still in pain. They placed him on Dexa. They placed him on there's one particular drug. In fact, my son was placed on so many drugs that I can't even explain. Dexa was making him gain so much weight that I was questioning myself, like, what exactly is going on? I'm trying to break it down so that this video will not be too, but I am going to really make a video whereby I'm going to start from the genesis of this whole thing, where it started from and how I didn't know. So again, he was diagnosed with sepsis. I never knew what was called sepsis. I never knew that sepsis was this, was this demonic. I never knew sepsis was this demonic. So he was always itching his neck. I never knew that was sepsis. So he was diagnosed with sepsis, and also he was diagnosed with brain tumor, as I said. So after we went to the doctor's office for the third time, they had to tell us that the hospital, that the, I don't want to mention the name, the teaching hospital we have here in Port Harcourt. If you're in Port Harcourt, you should know where I'm talking about. The teaching hospital we have here told us that, oh, that they cannot handle this surgery here, because he needs to be in the ICU like few days after the surgery. It's not something that they will just do and they will just put him inside the ward. No, he has to be in ICU for 3 or 4 days. So they said they don't have such equipment and whatever, with that ventilator is not working, and they cannot do it. That was when they told us that surgery was around 1.2, 1.5 there, which we rallied around and we gathered the money. So they now told us that if we want to take it elsewhere, it will be 6 million naira. So I and my husband were confused. This is us. We've been struggling with the health of this child. Nobody, no contribution, nothing. It drained everything that we had. So we're looking at ourselves and we're like, where will we get 6 million naira from? I didn't just know what to do. I'm going to talk about that the way I came out. I had to come out on social media. I had to beg. The video is on my Instagram handle. I'm not ashamed. I'm still going to talk about that video. I'm not ashamed because I know what I was doing. I know I was saving my child. I cried out for the world to help me, and luckily enough, people helped us to raise 6 million naira under, aside the 2 million naira we raised 4 million naira on that 1 week, and that I started crying that people should help Chiam. So we raised 4 million naira and we headed to the hospital. So when we went to the hospital, he was lively. I don't know if I'll be able to attach some videos here to see him in the, maybe I'll try and put some videos here to see him in the hospital. He was like lively and telling me, mommy, I'm watching this, I'm watching that, we're happy, but inside of me I wasn't comfortable. Even that evening, sorry I'm sweating, the weather is very hot. Even that evening, when the doctors came, they called us, they told us that this child might not survive this surgery. They told us how the tumor has, they showed me the tumor for the first time on the screen, and I was like, Jesus, this is what is in my child's head. The thing was going into his spine. That means that thing was just there to kill him. So they told us that if he recovers, it will take him time for him to walk. He will not remember us anymore. A lot of things was just going on. But I just told the doctor that day, I told him, sir, I pray that God gives you your memory will go, and the Holy Spirit will bring in his own memory into your head, and you will know what to do. So the morning of the surgery, we prayed, we bathed him. In fact, he was already in pain. He was already vomiting, because if you have seen someone who had tumor, especially brain tumor, it leads to constant vomit. He started vomiting because I did not give him the medicine they used to give him, because he was already being prepped for surgery. I'm going to put a video here to show you the morning at which I prepped him for surgery. Then they took him in. The surgery started by past 10 to 7 p.m. in the evening. That is how many hours? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 10 hours. Those 10 hours were the biggest 10 hours in my entire life. Please, if my voice is not high, please bear with me. I don't have a mic yet. As like I said, I'm trying to come back to YouTube, and I'm going to try as much as possible, to get the necessary things. So like I said, we We waited for 10 good hours, and that day was NSPPD. I don't know if you joined. I joined NSPPD. My son loves NSPPD. I That day was, I think, the UK branch. That was the UK crusade of NSPPD. So we prayed intensively. There was nothing we did not do. I fainted. In fact, you understand that if you're a mother, you understand what I went through that 10 hours, and suddenly Chinwantelu came out. Suddenly Chinwantelu did not die in the theater like the doctor speculated that he was going to die there. As at 7, I'm going to put a video here to see when they were bringing him out. I was so happy. Like, I was like, God, I defeated the devil finally. God, I was happy. I just went inside my bed. What I did that day, when we did, I just folded on top of the bed and I slept off inside the hospital. Then I slept off. So later, he was in the ICU. We noticed he woke up and he was able to recognize me. He was able to recognize his dad. He was able to recognize my friend that came with me. He was able to recognize my mother. In fact, he was a testimony. He wanted to recognize. This was someone that they said would not recognize anybody again. So he recognized us. That was the first miracle God did for me. I was glad. But as a child, the pains were much. He was groaning in pains, you know. He was so much in pains, and he was asking for water. You know, they couldn't give him water and all. So the next day was Sunday. That Sunday he called. I could remember when he was calling for me, because I am so attached to Chinwantelu that whenever he's going through pains, I go through that same pain again. My womb starts paining me. I start having all kind of, you know, pains in my womb whenever he's going through pain. So whenever I come into the ICU room, I start having such pains. I was not able to see him go through that pains. My husband was just the only one there. I would just say, Chinwantelu, it is well with you. I'll pray for him. You know, I will go. My husband will say, just go, because I can't even stand. The pains were all over me as a mother. So I could remember one day he was calling out for me, and I think I was the first person he called for when they brought him out. He was saying, mommy, my mommy. So the nurses were like, who is the mother here? I had to rush. So when I was coming, I heard him. He was telling the nurse, my mommy is here. My mommy is here. I promised myself I'm not going to cry in this video. So I heard him say, my mom is here. My mom is here. I'm so sorry if I'm crying. I'm sorry. I heard him say, my mom is here. And I came. I was like, true. So you still recognize me? Even after they said you will not recognize me again, you still know that I'm still your mother. You know, they said, mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, I want to drink water, because he could talk very well. I said, mommy, I want to drink water. Mommy, I want to eat. Mommy, I want to watch my cartoon. There's a cartoon he watches it. He referred to it as cake. I want to watch cake. I was like, sorry, I can't give you your time now. I don't know if they will allow you to use a screen, because they worked on your brain. So he said he was hungry. I said, what will you eat? He was like, I said, will you eat kanamu? That's what he calls akamu. Akamu is pap in Nigeria. So I said, will you eat kanamu? He said, no, I don't want kanamu. This is a child. They said that he would not remember anything. No, he said, I will not eat kanamu. I will take ice cream. Me, being a mother that I am, I had everything. I went inside room. I brought ice cream. I know things that he like. I gave it to him. He took ice cream. As at Sunday morning, he was able to drink water from straw, to show that he was already recovering gently. He was able to drink water from the straw. He pooed. He wee. They cleaned his body. They bathed him and everything. So that Sunday, but the only thing that we noticed is that his heart rate was very, very high. A friend of mine who is in the medical who is a medical practitioner that was there, she's my friend. She was like, she's not okay with his heart rate. That as a child, at some point his heart rate was going to 250. Normally supposed to be within 90, you know, 91, but the heart rate was very high, and that was just the major concern. So suddenly he was okay, but he was in so much pain. Imagine a small child like that they opened his skull here. The doctor even said they had to even open part of his neck I'm so sorry I'm sweating because here is hot. I just need to do this video as the spirit leads. So they opened his neck and his shoulder so that that neck that was bending like this could actually come up. So the pain was so much on this child, and at some point the doctors told us that everything was fine. So myself and my husband was like, okay, if everything is fine, please can you people just give him something that will make him at least sleep, or let him rest so that he will stop groaning. He was groaning so much in pain, and so like the pain was much, so they had to after that third day they choo passed everything. I'm so sorry if you are hearing generator sound, we are in Nigeria. So so choo passed all the all the ICU tests and everything, and he was fit to be discharged from ICU. So they discharged Tutu from ICU on Monday, and they brought him inside the room where we are staying, which I was very happy about. I was like, hi, finally, Jesus, this is you. I didn't mind if my child is going to be on the wheelchair forever. That will not be my business. But my prayer was that let me come home with this child. That is my child, my sweat, my blood, my everything that the devil was tampering with. So after that, he came in there, they brought him, they gave him some injections, and he slept. So knowing him that, then I said if he wakes up that we should give him golden one or something solid. And I had to just go and do shopping for that boy. I just said, okay, let me quickly go to the supermarket and go and do some shopping and come back, because I know I had things, but I was with joy. Let me buy things that he would like. He loved Greek yogurt so much. So I went to the stores. But in the stores, my body was paining me. My belly was paining me. My whole body was paining me. I told my husband, I said, I'm feeling as if I disconnected myself from this child. I'm feeling as if this child has been disconnected from me. Let us go back to the hospital, because my mom was with him. I called my mom. My mom said he made some noise. I was like, She now asked him, Tutu, will you take water? He did not answer. So from there, I came back. Immediately I came back, I saw him sleeping. I said, son, that you are sleeping like this, sleep never too much. I touched him, his body was warm. So I ate on my own and I lied down. But when I was lying down, the Holy Spirit revealed something to me. I never knew that God was showing me that my son was going to come back to him. I dreamed that there were a lot of people in my home, a lot of persons in my home, and I saw three men standing like this, and I backed him. And I was telling my husband in the dream, I said, how will we be able to, to satisfy this whole crowd? Where we that just finished spending money on surgery, where we have money to give, to buy drinks for them. I was sharing drinks. But I didn't see these three men, I was backing him. So that was around 11:45. I woke up. When I woke up 11:45, I used to pray for him every 12 a.m. midnight. So I woke up by 11:45, and lo and behold, I just said I finished eating one apple and said, let me start praying for Chiwon. And the machines they put there to control his vitals, the doctor told us that whenever that one that is up is reading 90, we should call them. So immediately I just sat up. I saw that the thing was doing pom pom. It was reading 90, 99. I said, Jesus. I called the doctor. The doctors came. There's nothing they did not do. It will go up, it will come down. It will go up, it will come down. It will go up, it will come down. I was like, what? I saw my child dying. I will run outside. I will call the earth. There is nothing I did not do. God, there is nothing I did not do. There's no prayer. I was mad that very day. I saw him. Suddenly, they rushed him back to the ICU. They fixed everything on Chiwon. They did that hospital tried. They did everything to revive the life of that child. Even the doctor, the surgeon there said that, Madam, I should just let this child go. That if God opened my eye to see what they removed from the head of this child, that even when they were in the theater, she was asking herself as a mother, what crime did this child commit to have such a tumor in his head and his spine? What crime? So she held me and she begged me as at I think 1 a.m. This thing started from 11:45. 11:45, 12, 1 a.m. My son was declared dead. He was declared dead. My whole life went upside down. Oh God, I promised I wasn't going to cry. My whole life went upside down, God. I planned my advice, surgery, my fears, everything. Mm. Everything became blank. I went to where he was lying. I called him. He did not answer me. I called all the names. I called him. I used to call him Piku Piku. I called Piku Piku. I called everything. He did not answer me. When I knew Chuchu was dead was when they used rapper. My son does not like rapper to cover him. But when they wrapped him, he did not move. I say, yes, it has dawned on me. So I'm so sorry if I'm crying, but I just need to document this here and also for the world to hear that I lost the only precious thing that I have. So as at that one, I called his proprietress, I called my dad. In fact, my mom was already half dead. My husband was helpless. We called people that we could call and told them that sorry, he's gone. The doctor said we should go and bury him. There's no need to put him in the mortuary. So we waited from 1 till around 5 when my neighbor came in and they carried us down to the village and I buried my child. I don't know if I will have the heart to put a clip here. I buried my only child. I buried him and life hasn't been the same, to be honest. I really don't want to come here to cry. I thought I was strong enough to share this story, but God is doing something, and I'm very sure God is doing something. As much as the enemy has tried me for the past 3 years, I have not rested because I want to be a mother, and I'll still be a mother by the special grace of God. So, guys, I think I will end this one here, and I will share more of how this whole thing started. But this is just to make you guys that make you guys know that or make you guys understand that this life is not ours. We are just here for some time. We are just here for some time, and I so much thank God, and I thank God for the strength He has given me so far. Thank God for my parents, my husband, my in-laws, for everyone who has been around me since August last year till now, trying to help me, trying to cheer me up. To the ones who criticize me as well and make me feel like share too much about him, I don't care. But that's my child, and I will never let his memories go through. He might be gone, but his memories are still with me. So, guys, I don't know if this video is becoming too long, but I'm going to end this video here, and I'll see you guys in a new video. Please bear with me if I'm crying so much. I'm so sorry. I don't it's not my wish to come here to cry. It's just my wish to come here to share my story and also start my YouTube channel on a clean state. Thank you so much for watching. Please like my videos, subscribe. Please help me subscribe. I'm trying to build my watch hours back. They demonetized me. I'm going to talk about that in another video because this video is becoming too long. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.